What is on my boys? I'm back today with another video. I'm super hyped because we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite fragrance categories, and that is of course freshies, more specifically cheap freshies. And when I say cheap, I don't mean cheap smelling, but budget. You know, a little more friendly on the old wallet, because fragrances can get expensive, man. And I know a lot of you guys out there don't want to spend a lot of money on some fresh fragrances. So what I'm going to be doing today is giving you guys 5 really good fresh fragrances that just work for every occasion, you know. They're going to be good everyday fragrances, good signature scents, but they will shine in the high heat like most fresh fragrances. And I'm not going to be going in no particular order. I'm just going to be going off of what I have in front of me. So yeah, let's get to number 1. Missoni Wave. I said I was going to be going on no particular order, and I'm not. But I do have to say Missoni Wave is my favorite fragrance on this list because it's just so good. It's like, honestly, for what you pay, you can't even complain like about anything, man. The performance longevity for fresh fragrance is amazing. And you know, it opens up with some mandarin, some citruses, but that vanilla orchid gives it a really nice creaminess and a really nice richness that makes it have more depth to it than just a regular citrus fragrance. I actually have it on my arm right now because I sprayed it before this video. It's so good, man. Like right now it's winter, it's not even summer. Summer is around the corner though, so that's why I'm talking about fresh fragrances. But Missoni Wave, great fragrance. I'm actually gonna pull it for Grantica for those fragrance nerds out there like myself. For the top notes, we got C notes, citruses, Sicilian mandarin, lavender, that was my bad, you guys. In the middle notes, we got lavender, clary sage, rosemary, Egyptian pelargonium. In the base notes, we got vanilla orchid, Haitian vetiver, patchouli, and oak moss. It's just a great fragrance, man. Honestly, there's not much fragrances I give this rating, but I'm gonna have to give this fragrance a 10 out of 10. For me, it's just perfect, you know. Great masculine fresh fragrance. This one ranges anywhere from 30 to 40 for this 3.4 ounce bottle. I kind of overpaid for mine, but I'm not mad, dude. Like, this stuff smells, it's really good. It gets compared a lot of the times to Chanel's Allure Homme Sport because of that creaminess and the dry down, and also Versace Pour Homme because of the citruses in the opening. But dude, honestly, I love this fragrance more than both of those fragrances, and I've smelled both. So yeah, I could sit here and rant about Missoni Wave all day, Magnetic Cap, but that's not what we're here to do. So let's get to number 2. So for number 2, we got Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale Blue. I also forgot to mention, Missoni Wave is classified as a citric aromatic fragrance. So yeah, I forgot to mention that, but I mean, it's kind of obvious, you know. Well, by the way, I just broke it down. So we got Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale Blue. This is classified as a Oriental Fougere. This is a little different take on a fresh fragrance. This is more of a blue fragrance. So you would mostly use this going out or even as a signature scent. But this fragrance is really good, long lasting, decent projection. And it smells so much more expensive than it actually is. This stuff is just amazing. It smells kind of like Blood de Chanel, but it's kind of a more like smooth, toned down version of it. And in the top notes, you're gonna have some lemon, some bergamot, some cardamom. In the middle notes, we're gonna have lavender, cypre oil, Atlas cedar. In the base notes, you're gonna have tonka bean, ambroxan, benzoin, and patchouli. Those base notes give it a really nice sweetness, and that ambroxan really makes this fragrance pop. But yeah, Acqua Essenziale Blue, great fragrance. I think this is going from anywhere from $20 to $40. I think I paid like $30 for mine. This is a 3.4 ounce. But yeah, Acqua Essenziale Blue, great fragrance. For number 3, we got the comically big bottle of my collection. This is actually the biggest fragrance bottle in my collection. It is kind of massive. I have the smaller bottle, but I kind of traded it for this. Yeah, it's a whole thing. That doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it makes sense. This is Mercedes-Benz EDT. This is an 8 fluid ounce bottle. It is massive. You can't really tell until you put it next to another fragrance. Like, look at it next to this. Just dwarfs it, man. This is classified as a woody spicy fragrance, and it's so good. It's very fresh, masculine, and this fragrance is just, oh, it's so good. Like, when I first bought this, I kept spraying it on myself because I just wanted to bathe in that scent profile. A lot of people compare it to Dior's Fahrenheit, but they say it's a much more fresher take on it. I've heard some people even compare this to Nautical Voyage, but like in a much more refined way. This is gonna be your summer professional setting fragrance, or even daily fragrance. But this one really, really just smells fancy. So let me get the notes for you guys. The top notes consist of bergamot, some lemon, mandarin orange. Middle notes, violet, pepper, nutmeg, galbum. And then the base notes, we got vetiver, cedar, and patchouli. But if I'm being honest with you guys, the citruses in this fragrance aren't really that notable. What's really, really notable is that violet, and it gives it this gorgeous, just masculine, scent profile. It's so good. Man, I love Mercedes-Benz EDT. I wish more people talked about it, but at the same time, I'm glad not many people do, because, you know, it's a good fragrance. But I'm here to tell you guys about it because I want you guys to smell good. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz EDT, great fragrance. Oh, I almost stopped the video, but this goes from anywhere from $25 to $35. I got this big, massive bottle for like $36. But in reality, you don't need this big of a bottle. This is literally 8 fluid ounces, man. All you need is 3.4 ounces. This fragrance, it projects pretty good, and honestly, longevity is really good. So yeah, Mercedes-Benz EDT. Bro, I know y'all did not just hear that. Okay, I'm not even gonna address that. But for number 4, we got All Hermes L'Aventure Fraîche, or Fraîche, or however you want to say it. This is an Extrait de Parfum 100 ml 2.4 ounce bottle. It's a really nice bottle, honestly. This is not that old of a release, actually. I actually have L'Aventure, the original. That one's really good. But this is classified as a citric aromatic fragrance. In the top notes, we got bergamot, lemon, ginger. Middle notes, we got tea, violet leaves, cardamom. Base notes, we got musk, woody notes, and sandalwood. A lot of people compare this to Creed Silver Mountain Water, and I've only ever smelled Sillage, which is another clone of that. And I will say that this smells similar to Sillage, but this was much more refined. And this fragrance, I don't know what it is about it. It just projects, even in the winter. Like, it's projecting like crazy. Atomizer's amazing. You can find this going from anywhere around 25 to 40 bucks. This is a really good fragrance. Do not sleep on L'Aventure's Fraîche. It's such a damn good fragrance, man. Especially in that heat. It almost has like a cooling effect. I sprayed this on, and it almost has like a nice cold effect to it. So in the summer, this will shine. L'Aventure Fraîche. Number 5, we have one of my most recent pickups, and that is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Together. This is a really, really nice, youthful, playful scent. It's very sweet, very fresh. This one is the only fragrance that I would say you kind of have to be careful with on that opening, because you will get like a waft of alcohol. But once it dries down, it's so good. It's so gorgeous. This is classified as a woody aromatic fragrance. You can find it ranging from anywhere of 20 bucks to 40. 20 bucks at a discounter. Online, you're gonna be seeing it for about 30 to 40 bucks. I paid 20 for mine. I don't recommend buying them unless you see them in a discounter, but they are good fragrances. The top notes: green apple, pineapple leaf, grapefruit, cardamom. Middle notes, we got lavender, orange blossom. Base notes, we got musk, sandalwood, and cedar. This fragrance is really nice and sweet. Like I said, it's very playful. This fragrance honestly projects really good for the first 2 hours, and then after that, it sits a little closer to the skin. It's probably the least performing out of all the fragrances on this list, but it's still such a damn good fragrance. Like, honestly, I would not be disappointed if I had to wear this, you know, in the summer. So I do have some honorable mentions. They just didn't quite make the top 5, but I still want to talk about them. So yeah, let's get straight to it. For the first honorable mention, we got Perry Ellis 360 Red. Great, fresh, everyday fragrance. This is similar to Acqua di Gio, but it has an added note of cinnamon, so it gives it almost like a fresh, spicy type of feeling. This fragrance is really, really good. It works for the same scenarios that all the fragrances on this list work for, but this one's really nice. It's really cheap. But yeah, that's number 1. 2, we got Eternities for Men Aqua. This is a newer bottle, as you can see, because it's a little more clear. The only reason this didn't make the list is just because it's not super special, and honest, just because of the opening. Sometimes you could get big wafts of alcohol and it doesn't perform well, but it smells damn good on the dry down. It's really nice for the price. I don't the bottle is just sick, man. So yeah, that's number 2. That was it, you guys. That concludes this video. I'm just holding my favorite one on the list because I love Missoni Wave. Love this fragrance. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to talk fragrances with you guys. I hope that you guys take this info and use it in a good way. And if not, I just hope you enjoyed the video. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching.